cuenta, todos los premios tienen mi nombre como café de Starbucks. Yo no uso Travis, yo ando con las babos, los dolores de cabeza me hacen más fuerte side dog. Yo no ando con una side, yo ando con una side, por si acaso. Nah, yo no soy títere, mi amor, no me hagas caso. A mi mail le prometí a los 15 que jamás me iba a buscar un caso. Solté la libre y me fui a conquistar el mundo. Ni en el maratón del pavo me gustaba ser segundo. Pudiera estar rapeando de temas profundos, pero llegan los cheques y como que me confundo. Wow, bebesota. Si me envías un DM, al otro día te lo hundo. Al otro día, sin fantasmeo. Pero si estamos en la disco, te lo aquí. Mañana te llevo a correr jet ski. En el bote me sube el ki. Oh please, dale más, siga ahí, siga así. Que si tú quieres te lo aquí. Ya me está haciendo efecto lo. Te voy a llevar pa' los pits. Yo si estoy en la movie, pregúntale a Brad Pitt. Y está porque mientras más alto tú estás, más abajo te quiere ver caer la gente. Y a mí me tiene, yo picheo, pero a veces cuando uno está bien loco, con una nota en la disco, donde sea, uno se pone a pensar por un minuto en todos los problemas. Periódico de ayer, por favor no me estorbara. Te mandan porque me dieron en Forbes. Ya cogiste tu sonido, espero que te conformes. Ya no hay más nada. Ey, lo mío no fue regalado. Yo estoy de que me bajé de la guagua en los mantecados. Prende la radio, te dejo un recado. Y la de tu abogado. Sin ti no me va bien, me va fenomenal. De ti no me acuerdo, no vengan a llamar. Tu amiga la fea pide más. Vamos a celebrarle que Curse tú me hablas. A mí nada me va a tumbar. Tengo el mundo entero encima, ya me duele la lumbar. Pero la luz que me guía no me para de alumbrar. Bad Bunny en la cima, se tienen que acostumbrar. Ahora los hombres lloran, sí, pero sin pararle facturar. Papá Dios me ayuda sin tener que madrugar. Pero wey, cuidado que ya está amaneciendo. De que copa y le ven, yo veo. Baby, ¿cuál es tu nombre? Si me bien, jurado que me lo aprendo. Callao, nadie nos está viendo. Ay, ay, si tú te atreves, yo te la aquí. Mañana te llevo a correr jet ski. En el bote me sube el ki. Oh, please, dale más, sigue ahí, sigue así. Que si tú quieres, te la aquí. Ya me está haciendo efecto la. Yo sí estoy en la movie, pregúntale a Brad Pitt.
¿Dónde están las mujeres solteras? Las mujeres solteras, ¿dónde están? ¿Y dónde están las casadas con la mano arriba? Las mujeres casadas con la mano arriba, que esas son las que me gustan. Oye, no, fuera de vacilón. Yo quiero que todo el que la está pasando, todo el que la está pasando bien, con la mano arriba. Todo el que está puesto para hacer dinero, sin envidiarle nada a nadie, con la mano arriba. Los que viven su vida sin importarle un de los demás, con la mano arriba, bien cantando el coro que dice como, ey, si tú te atreves, yo te lo aquí. Mañana te llevo a correr jet ski. En el bote me sube el ki. Oh, please, dale más, sigue así. Que si tú quieres, ya. Tato, usted está activo. Que sigan pasando las que sean conmigo. Que me dejen saber, que le tiren a sencillo, se monten en el sprint que está afuera. Los veo ahorita, oye. Eso. Los quiero, gente. Los amo.
Ay, yo soy caro y todo el mundo me quiere. Yo soy como un Frenchie. Las baby me aman, les compro cartera, yo no compro Elchi. Mucho Dior, Gucci, mucho Givenchy. Tú no ves, estoy burlao, jajaja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima, como Tindón camposteado. A mí me va en casa de campo, perico ripiao. Burlao, jajaja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Viste en oversize, pero conmigo están. Llevo 5 años en la cima como Tintón campoteado. Ey, pero antes nadie sabía, todo el mundo decía quién es Bad Bunny, like quién es Davey. Ahora ando en la G-Wagon, azul navy, comiendo sushi con la baby desde que Messi. Esta es la USA, todo el mundo sabe quién es la cabra, ya no es Tom Brady. Ey, un par de que aún no me creen. Yo ando con Adidas, las babos, yo boté todas las breves. Te lo dije hace tiempo con Arca, ya me acostumbré. La industria me aburre, te juro, me retiro a los 33. Qué bonita la vida, vamos a hacer un brindis. Ustedes comprando prendas, yo comprando building. Las viejas locas conmigo, como si yo fuera Wilkin. Todas las baby chaffy, ey, pidiéndome chavo, pidiéndome Belkin. Tienen piercing, paciencia con alma, en el skyline andamos racing. Haciendo plata, estamos busy. Yo no voy pa' Rinane, llamando al nene del Nisi. Se puede, pero es difícil. Pa' mí es fácil, yo estoy burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima, como Tindón campoteado. Ey, a mí me va en casa de campo, perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. En el carrito de Red Bull me salieron alas, estoy volado. Ando con los mismos que andaba cuando estaba pelado. Ni que roncar, mami, que no sea cari pelado. Ey, vengo de PR, ¿de dónde son las verdaderas? Qué casualidad, los que se hacen más calle siempre salen. Que critican mi vida y no viajan más que mi mascota. Por eso yo sigo los consejos que me dio mi abuelo, que me dio el pachino. La vida es más fácil comiendo rigatón y bebiendo un ratito en Francia. Viendo la mañana con un capuchino. A los que creyeron desde el día 1, gracias. Un saludo pa' Pino, Pajero, pa' Coco, pa' John y Pandino. Gracias papá Dios por la gente buena, pues está en mi camino. El que tiene Billboard no tiene Grammy, el que tiene Grammy no tiene Billboard. Mira mi trophy case, como los combino. En mi combo todos son finos, como los violines. Los tuyos se van de la sala el día que tu movie se termine. Los míos se quedan hasta que Dios...
Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's Irving. That one's in, his first shot this game. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Here's Lively. For three, Booker nailed from three-point land.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot, a consistent three-point shooter.
Here's Lively, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shoots from 12. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Here's Beal. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside for KD. Fires at the elbow. Again, Phoenix.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all three levels.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
.127 left in the first quarter. The 15-footer. Rebound by Nurkic. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. KD can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Allen outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Irving with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 9.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Nurkic can't hit.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Doncic looking it over. Fires from the wing. Again, the Mavericks score.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now here's Gordon. Goes up on the block. Here's Okogie. A rebound by Washington.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. Here's Eubanks after Luka Doncic's bucket.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Irving. Scores off the crossover. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
There's O'Neal with the three. Cans it from downtown.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
That one falls. Irving's got 13. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders.
I tried to make a pass at it. Now you're not too good for me, my dear. Funny you come back to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I can't ignore, yeah. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. You can't surprise a Gemini. I'm everywhere, I'm cross-sighted. Now that you're back, I can decide if I decide if you're invited. You always knew the way to wow me. Around, get tongue-tied. I turn it on, I make it rowdy. Then carry on, but I'm not hiding. You, 'cause you know what you found. Bad.
Sometimes you never know. Pablo. Change. What is
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Outside, Markkanen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. It's good.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Outside for Sexton. From deep, George cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return, and I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Thompson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And George, here we go. That one falls. George has got 5 points so far.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Outside, George. Inside, here's Kessler. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I love the finish there by Markkanen. Can absorb the contact because he's improved his strength.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Pass to Podziemski. The 17-footer. Back to Kuminga. Second shot opportunity. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Markkanen from outside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Jackson Davis. Nothing on the board. Looking to end the run. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 8. To the left side wing. Markkanen from outside. And Utah another 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Thompson for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And so it's Utah holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
It's George on the wing. There's the triple. And Lauri Markkanen good for 3. Markkanen's got 14 points.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Outside for Sexton. It's stolen by Kuminga. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Stephen Curry in transition, showing off his speed on that play.
To the middle. Here's Kessler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Kessler's got his second bucket. Warriors trailed by 10. Outside Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
When you think of this skinny kid that first entered the league, and then now you see his biceps, Stephen Curry has been putting in work.
Collins. Pass to Markkanen. And the Jazz another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Looney. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuminga. 2 points. That one goes. Kuminga's got his first points of the game. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Marking it into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Markkanen's got 19 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Wiggins from outside. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. On the wing, Wiggins. Thompson for three. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Paul with the ball. Shot to stop the run. And stolen by Sexton. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it.
When I had to make friends, when I had to make money. Island. Let's keep this real Irish. Yeah. 22. Aye. Yo, being from Dublin, but you don't know me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my beat. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Shots again, that's my clan, my family. Aye, being from Dublin, but you don't know built me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my bleed. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Shots a gate, that's my clan, my family. I heard all this talk about daily. Round here we don't move a ride up. Rather go there where boys and scramblers. You might have found from went from postman now part-time. Postman now part-time. Bro said stick to the school thing, if it don't work it's rap or say it again cause I said it before. Round here you get so best watch your watch when the rocket ship kill more. Haha. Yo being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seashore with my B. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Shots a gate, that's my clan, my family. Aye, yo being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my B. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Aye, shots a gate, that's my clan, my family. Don't give a they ain't feeling us, they ain't feeding us. We sound like them, it can never be one of us. A rep or E, look I'm Robbie Keane. My bros on the wing, no Damien Duff. 16 with a 16-inch, just try got back for things and stuff. It is seen and they're still jogging. Best believe you will leave with that tracksuit. They catch you and you ain't got nothing, they will grab you. It's a scary place. You get by your next door neighbor and the next day they ask for a favor. Maybe that gonna mad up, run air that don't add up. You real bad man, come man, get me one chat, ugly boy get. It's far from good in the hood, but I still got love for my side of the town. Real talk, what you know about struggle, I screw around there with glows in a duffel. Yo, being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my B. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Shots a gate, that's my clan, my family. Aye, yo, being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my B. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Aye, shots a gate, that's my clan, my family.
Max Beats, baby.
With the first pick in the 1992 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State University.
Should write a book about every step on my way up the ladder. I came out the mud, it was an ugly chapter. I don't even show up at your fancy parties. If you see me hanging out, it's off the rafters. Only baller to go platinum. If you count my points and rebounds, quadruple platinum. Got 2 retired jerseys in 2 different cities. I'm still waiting on that call from the Orlando Magic. Look, I feel overly blessed. Put 7 on the check. I cannot be quoted for less. Taking trips day to day. I get global respect. When I'm not with Kenny Smith, I'm still close to a check. Can't believe my little brother Kobe gone. Thank you for the 3-peat. If I talked about that pain, you wouldn't believe me. Might go by the LA Sparks and change the name to the GGs. Get Chuck to coach and first ship gon' be a freebie. Broken records, broken backboards. Broke the records for broken backboards. I'm that raw. Turks and Caicos with a bad. She don't swipe through my phone. She get distracted with the black cards. Ha. Cars jingle like the bells in a holiday song. Raise my kids and they proud of their home. Stock portfolio as thick as a Harry Potter novel. And my rings got philosopher stones. Diesel.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. You'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. Marked it down low. That time got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Irving. Over Curry. Drills the elbow jumper.
A consistent threat offensively, even in the mid-range. Kyrie is so confident.
Iguodala sets a screen. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Irving. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
And here's Curry for three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
He buries it from three. Curry's got 9.
Anytime Steph shoots it from 3, we all think it's good.
And there's James from the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's good. 2 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Curry, that's good.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Kevin Love. Count that one. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Such an intelligent playmaker. LeBron spots the openings and exploits them.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. The three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Man, Steph Curry is spilling it tonight. He is putting on a show.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The three from Curry. On target from range. Curry's got 21.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Pass to Jefferson. Here's Dellavedova. Durant pulls it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
To the paint. And here's Curry for three. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
The Cleveland team.
Stephen Curry. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, they've really been racking up 3-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another three for Golden State.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
Love with the ball. Picked up by Iguodala. Here he goes. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dellavedova. Offline with a 3. And the Warriors with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of matching threes.
Love for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
3.
Love's got 7 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
J.R. Smith. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Iguodala sets a screen. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 39.
He is abusing the defenders. Reason why he's coming off the pick and rolls once, twice, making the defense work, and then a result, bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own.
Iguodala outside. Curry with it. He's got 42. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, a screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right side, Irving. 3-pointer. Jefferson can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The kick out, Curry. The Cavaliers making a switch here.
First personal foul, second team foul. Into the lineup for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson.
Now here's Curry. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
James. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
This is no easy task stopping James in the paint. He is a load.
The 3, Durant. Pure from 3-point range.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And there's James from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Flexing the range. LeBron too competitive to let the last 3 go unanswered.
And James has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Down by 15.
First team foul.
Irving looking around. Launches a 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And a deep 3 from Curry. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 45 points.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
The Cleveland team, 30.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. With the crossover, and slam dunk by James.
How a guy as big as LeBron can handle the ball that well is a mystery.
Pass to Iguodala. The three from Thompson. And the Warriors with another three.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
The drive by Irving. Now Love. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You want the highest percentage look? LeBron at the rim. That'll do it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
LeBron James, first personal foul.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
For three, James.
LeBron James.
Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. James has got 7 points here in the quarter. And here's Curry for three. Nails it from three. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
The three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Love. He's got 7. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Oh, Green with a block.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot blocking threat.
Number 24, Richard Jefferson.
1:41 left to play in the third quarter. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Love, that's good. Love's got 9.
Second chance opportunities. Love with the great instincts beats everyone to the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Yeah, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to Clay, or he'll drop these all night long.
Pass to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And Kevin Love, good for 3.
3 points.
Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the early stretch 4s in this league. Love helped set a trend. I mean, he's especially deadly from the corner.
Sinks it from distance.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
With the drive.
Blocking foul held on Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Cleveland, Richard Jefferson. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Here's Jefferson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
They get it back. Pass to Love. Launches it. The rebound by Klay Thompson. For three, Durant. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now Curry. Pass to Iguodala. Three-pointer, no good. Now Smith. This one for three. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Durant surveying the D. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Jefferson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
J.R. Smith.
Usually on the finishing end of plays, J.R. this time playing the role of facilitator.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Jones. From the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the three.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Irving for three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The three is up. It's another three for Cleveland.
Dialing it in from deep. Irving is so confident from downtown.
The three, counted from distance.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Jones. Iguodala with the rebound. Here's Curry. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Steph Curry's jump shot is automatic. Let him shoot it.
On the wing, Thompson. There's the three. And the Warriors with another three.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Here's Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Iguodala's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Where was the defense there? You can't leave one of Curry's teammates uncovered.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury him.
Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love, LeBron James.
A minute 20 left in the game. Inside. And stolen by Green. Thompson with it. Guarded by Smith. Back to Durant. Pass to Curry. Now here's Thompson. Takes the three. And the Warriors with another three. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's James. They need this.
And the long arms of Durant, so disruptive. He takes up a lot of airspace.
Golden State ball.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Here's Irving. Pass to Love. Back to Irving. Out to James. And there's a 3-second violation. Curry looking it over. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
That'll be a 5-second call. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.